You know, the buttock had been ignored for centuries. It never was looked at from a plastic surgery cosmetic perspective. But something happened in 1999. Jennifer Lopez showed up in that green see-through dress for the Grammys, and it sparked an interest that would never be controlled again. You know, 2015 was an absolutely incredible year for buttock surgery. As a matter of fact, if you look at the statistics on the American Society of Aesthetic Plastic Surgery, that procedure increased 85% from the year before. You got to look at the buttock from different perspectives. It's not just the buttock that we're concentrating on. We're concentrating on everything that's around it. Because if you have a buttock that I make bigger, but the frame, what's surrounding the buttock is not nice, you're going to end up with a bigger, less attractive buttock. So it's all about the curves. It's about the silhouette. It's about the softness and transition, and then getting that little S curve that people desire to get what you call the Brazilian butt. The fat I'm getting from the waist, I'm getting from the back area. I'm getting it for this little triangle that lives in this area. It lives between San Andreas Fault, right in here. And that little triangle really creates a beautiful swoop and a curve. I get it from the outer legs, if that's what they desire. And then I take that fat and I transfer it to the buttock area. It's not just about taking the fat and putting it in there. There's an art to it. So do you want a Jennifer Lopez buttock, where I have to add more down low? If you want a Jessica Biel, I'm moving that fat a little bit higher up, and I'm bringing the outer leg end, kind of lengthening that buttock. So I'm giving a different volume shape. So I can do that by shifting volumes into different parts of the butt. There's 12 different scars in the body, but they're well hidden. So for example, there'll be, let me turn around, my favorite model. There'll be 2 in the groin, so they're hidden in the bikini. There goes 1 in the belly button, so you can't see it. Underneath the breast, you really can't see those either. And these are all access incisions. Then I put a scar that goes right down San Andreas Fault again. It's right at the tip of it. It's really hard to see. And then I hide these scars for injections, and they go at the crease. So those are difficult to see. Fat has become the liquid gold in plastic surgery. This is what we're using today to mold and shape, rejuvenate the hands, the face, the buttock. I use it for the Adonis procedure in men, where I inject it into the pectoral muscles and even the shoulders and biceps and triceps. So I'm building muscles with fat. It's about shape. It's about being perky and pretty. It can be about size, but it's not about that. It's about rejuvenating what's fallen. You know, cost of this procedure is such a difficult question, because it's going to vary from state to state, surgeon to surgeon. I'd say if you had to get an average number, you're looking at about $10,000. Can you find it for about $3,500? You probably could. That's where they give you a t-shirt and lunch. But the average price is usually about $10,000 for this procedure. Now, in terms of recovery, everybody's a little bit different on how they're going to recover. Here's my usual line. It's 10 days to get back to work. It's a month to feel normal, because for that first month you're going to feel really tired, like you don't have the energy that you used to. So you have to eat every 3 hours. It's crucial. Have a banana, a protein bar, a yogurt, something every 3 hours. It'll take 3 to 6 months to see your results.